Here is an overview of today's significant world news. Ukraine conflict, UK multiple concessions, advocating for intensified economic sanctions on Russian banks and oil companies. German elections. Germany's recent elections have led to a fragmented political landscape. The CDU/CSU, under Friedrich Merz, secured approximately 29% of the vote, unseating the Social Democrats (SPD). The far-right Alternative für Deutschland (AfD) doubled its support to 21%, becoming the largest opposition party. Coalition discussions, likely involving the SPD, are expected to be protracted. Key issues include addressing Germany's budget deficit, immigration policies, and political stability. The AfD's rise raises concerns about ideological unity in Europe and highlights the broader struggle against extremism on the continent. U.S. Foreign Policy. U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations, Elise Stefanik, has proposed implementing Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, mass firing initiative on a global scale. Speaking at the Conservative Political Action Conference, CPAC, Stefanik advocated for a global DOGE to reform international organizations like the UN. The Trump administration has been critical of various international institutions, withdrawing from agreements such as the Paris Climate Accord and the World Health Organization, and threatening to exit the IMF and World Bank. Analysts warn that these actions could diminish U.S. influence and economic leverage. Musk, a significant Trump donor, leads DOGE and has faced criticism for aggressive personnel cuts, including unintended terminations of key staff. Despite criticisms, President Trump supports Musk's approach, emphasizing a vision of a smaller government. Middle East hostage situations. In Tel Aviv, crowds have been gathering to witness the release of hostages from Hamas captivity, a ritual ongoing for the past 5 weeks. Initially, these releases brought joy, but they have become somber as Hamas stages propaganda events, parading prisoners and, in some cases, coffins. Recently, 6 hostages were freed as part of a ceasefire deal, some having been detained for nearly a decade. Upon release, hostages receive essential care and psychological support at the Sheba Medical Center in Tel Aviv. The process is overshadowed by Hamas's propaganda efforts, portraying themselves as dignified amid the conflict, while families grapple with reintegration challenges and psychological trauma. Australian Defence and Technology. An Australian Defence Force officer has lost his security clearance after admitting he would share classified information with the Israeli Defence Forces if requested. Additionally, the encrypted messaging app Telegram has been fined nearly $1 million by Australia's online safety regulator for delays in providing information about handling terrorism and child abuse content. These developments highlight ongoing